All right, hey everybody. It's Two Legs. It's Wednesday night. It's another edition of the live Two Legs. It's Tom Hunyadi with Andy Nichols and Andy. What's going on, buddy?
Good afternoon, partner. Just another, our Wednesday live catch up.
Yep.
The summer series.
The summer series. It's here and it's going strong. Thank you everybody that's been joining us for this. We're having a lot of fun, and we'll see who's out there. Tony's out there. How you doing, buddy? Uh, Everybody can chime in,
We've done
and
done done 5 of these already.
yeah, I can believe that. Damn. So let us know who's out there, and we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We got some stuff we're gonna talk about as well. Hey Nick, hey Tom.
Hey, did you see? I don't know if you saw on Twitter, Lewison dropping these little videos. Did you see these going into the history?
I know he has, but I haven't seen any of them yet.
I watched 2 today, and he did a really cool one on how Paul almost made his name Paul James.
Paul James, yeah, I saw the headline of that, but
that
again,
was a really cool video, and he had an audio tape interview with Paul from '91 where Paul confirms the story and said, "Now this is how I really thinking about." Yes, because they thought that McCartney would be too much of it. Brian thought that McCartney would be too much of a mouthful.
And it's all. It wouldn't have been a problem with his name getting cut off, with the Lennon McCartney. It would have been, Lennon James. You would have seen it no problem.
But that was he's released a series of these videos through Twitter, which are really cool.
Cool. I'll have to make sure I check it out. I know he's doing a live, like a 3-show thing in October. I think it was.
Yep.
Something. Anyways, Beans, Rory, how you guys doing? Thanks for joining us. We're gonna shoot the shit once again. We're also going to partake in a contest that's going on right now with a friend of the show. His channel is Beatley Tone's Beatle channel, and he's doing a contest right now as we speak. So we will enter that contest here during this show here soon. But we just want to get your thoughts, and we just want to know what's going on with everybody out there.
Good channel. He's a good channel. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers, and he's got a good channel.
Yeah, so give him a like or subscribe to his channel, I should say. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit that like button.
Everybody already here has, though.
Yeah. Well, we hope so.
You would think.
You would think. But very excited for the 4th volume of A is for Apple that just got announced a few days ago. And looking forward to getting that, I think, in September. It's coming out. So and they're doing September 69 to April of 1970. Well, thank you, Tony. Appreciate you watching the Talk More Talk. Yeah, we had a interesting conversation. We'll talk about that a little later. Hello, Christian. So what have you been up to, Andy?
No, just relaxing, bud. I'm binge watching, as you know, Game of Thrones right now.
That's right. You're on the 4th season.
I'm on the 4th season of Game of Thrones, and I've only watched it once, so watching it again all the way through it's just been awesome to watch it again and have the time to do it. Hello, Christian.
Yep. Yeah, what a great show. I mean, listen, those first 5 or 6 seasons, I think, were great. I think it kind of lost a little bit of steam, but there was still there's some really good episodes there, during the last couple seasons. So.
Yeah, there were some good moments. I know the overall feeling is I thought it was rushed a little bit too much at the end, but I still enjoyed those moments of those last few seasons.
Yeah, and plus they weren't getting new books to go by, so they had to, create stuff on their own. So
the dance remix of which dance remix, Tony? Because there's lots of remixes of that. House of Dragon in August. That's right. Yep. The story about the Targaryen family 300 years.
That's right.
To Game of Thrones.
Yes. Looking forward to that. Yes. Got it today.
You got it.
Yeah, Lennon, the mobster, and the lawyer. Yeah, yeah. As we know, our friend Ken Michaels interviewed the author, Jay Bergen, who was the lawyer, in the title. So definitely can't wait to start digging into this. So
Oh, great book. You'll enjoy it.
yeah. Yep, and he's going to be at the fest in Chicago. I didn't know. I guess they just announced it that
Oh,
he's going to
okay.
be at the fest. So maybe you can
Great.
take the book and have him sign it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Couple weeks, 3 weeks.
Man,
Almost.
it's coming quick.
Yeah, it'll be 3 weeks. A little over 3 weeks away. Wow.
Mm.
So what have you been up to?
Well, trying to get some movies in, and of course, doing this, podcasting,
Because you only
reading, and
you have two shows to worry about. I only have
yeah.
one. This came yesterday,
Oh, very good, very good.
so this has been very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are we going to
Um,
speculate what the new? Well, we did that last week a little bit.
yeah, I if it's not so if they're not saying it's a documentary, right? And I think he said that it's going to be more like a film. So it would be cool because he does have the technology to where he can get something like if there's like video of them like a live doing something live,
Right.
they can maybe approve the video and the audio and make sure the audio and the video is cohesive. Strengthen that up because remember like what the Ron Howard film. That was
Eight
supposed to be
days a
like
week.
8 days a week. That was supposed to be like a history of their live performances, right? And we ended up really didn't get that.
It
We
was
really didn't get
terrible.
that.
It was a
Yeah,
terrible film.
so hopefully we could get something, more
It was
like
a
that
cele-
where
it
we
was a
get
celeb it was a celebrity's take on the
right,
Beatles performing live. It
right,
wasn't about the Beatles playing live. What a
yeah, and
disappointment.
that's what it was originally supposed to be. They asked for fans to send them, you
Stuff.
know, stuff. So Tony finished the Alone Again, or I'm sorry, Alone Together book by John Blaney, who I'm sure we're going to be talking to soon. We've invited him back on the show.
Yeah. Any more recommendations? Well, there's always plenty of recommendations for books. Get the book Tom just showed
Here,
you.
yeah, here you go.
Get
Lennon, the
that one.
Monster and the Lawyer.
Tom's gonna read it. I read it. That was very good. Yeah, I agree with you, Christian. Sergeant Zippo is definitely better than Empty Sky for an Elton debut. Or you take the best of Empty Sky and the best of this, and then you got one killer debut.
Hmm. Gotcha.
He just
Gotcha.
He just played here in New Jersey 2 nights a couple days ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so knew a lot of people that went and who hadn't seen him before, but it was the same show that I saw in February and March. So,
Right.
so there was
Yeah.
no reason for me to go.
Yeah. Ken Michaels talked about it a little bit Monday night.
Did he enjoy it?
Oh, he loved it. He said it was one of his top 5 favorite shows of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how highly he thought of the show. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, if that set list, which is going to be, if that's the same set list in November when we see him, I'll be happy with
You'll
that.
be happy.
I'll be happy. Yeah, I've got no problem with that whatsoever. So, hold on one second there. All right. So, anyways,
answer Tony's question there.
well, Andy is called Backwards Traveler, or at least I call him the Backwards Traveler because
That's how you found
Andy.
me.
That's how I found Danny because he had a podcast called Backwards Traveler, which was that going to be just a McCartney podcast? It was just going to be a McCartney, right? And I noticed that, and at that time I was looking for a new co-host, and once I saw that, I was like, and plus it was a couple months since you released that first episode, I think. When
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like I think one of the questions I asked was were you going to continue that? Because if not, I would love for you to join me for this,
Oh, all those years ago, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I call him that in honor of his show that
That I
he
did.
created. Yeah,
That
that
I
he
did.
created. Yeah.
Which maybe I would, if I was going to continue it, I'd do more other stuff. But I kind of
Hmm.
feel like I can do that now on my own channel with the Music Vault. So it's kind
Right.
of, so if I wanted to do any of that, it was gonna, but it was good. It was gonna be about McCartney, and I remember you messaging me like, oh, if I need a new co-host, what would you think? And
Right.
it was about almost 3 years ago now.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah. Yeah, Ralph. The McCartney trilogy, the box set that does come out next week.
Whoop de doo.
Clock Radio, I think Rock of the Westies might be his most underrated album. I think that's an album that people should pay more attention to. I really like Rock of the Westies.
Yeah, I do too.
Except for Island Girl, which
Yeah,
it's fine. I like Island Girl as like up there with Crocodile Rock with with like one of my more annoying, hits of
songs.
his. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I love Rock of Westies.
yeah. Rock of the Westies is a great album.
Yeah. Matter of fact, here it's um actually it's funny because I wanted to post something on this, and it's like the medley Yell Help Wednesday night, the
Yep.
13th of July. It was actually a Wednesday night. Dan Dare really like Grow Some Funky Your Own. I love.
Great
Excuse me.
song.
Yeah. Feel Like a Bullet's really good.
Yeah,
Hard Luck
Robert.
Story.
Yeah, Robert Ford.
Yeah.
Feel Like a Bullet is my
Yep.
favorite song on that album.
Really? Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
You won't hear Elton hear much of a higher reach of
Right.
in his vocal style than you will
Mhm.
on that.
Yeah, yeah. Feel Like a Bullet. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, Rock of the Westies, I think is might be his most underrated album.
That or Blue Moves.
Hmm. Okay.
Hello, Tom Liverani.
Hey, how you doing? Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, I think. Well, Flaming Pie was.
You can't reconfigure Flaming Pie. I mean, you could do, but I can't.
I mean, we could probably do press to play for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. And did we do it? No, I don't think we've done press to play yet.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, definitely we'll get to that. Yeah, there'll be another episode of that series for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not too many more though. I think maybe one more, and that might wrap it up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do RAM too. I mean, there's a lot of stuff recorded during the RAM sessions.
There are.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to be able to pull from an era where there was a lot of stuff.
Right.
Going around, So.
Yeah.
And Flaming Pie, there's not a ton going around in that era. It's not really because it was he ended up pulling Beautiful Night and and Calico Skies, which were songs that were like 5 years old at that point. So not a whole lot you can pull from. Maybe unless you take the B sides like Love Come Tumbling Down and Same Love, and you throw those on the album.
Yeah, but and those are older songs still. I mean, they're even older than Calico Skies. And
they go back to the original Beautiful Night sessions.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that, Tony. Take Off, Really Love You, and Used to Be Bad. Those are two skip songs for me. Rory, what do we think about the price of the Springsteen tickets? Oy vey. This is Radio Nowhere.
Enjoy. People thought it was just McCartney. No.
No.
This was to be expected. I mean, again, here's somebody too that this could be his potential last tour. But I've been following a little bit along with on that situation, and I've read Ticketmaster's reply on that, and I think even Bruce's manager had said something too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Laura? Nice.
Hello,
Thanks
Laura.
for being here.
You want
Jamie? Yeah, you could. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, Jamie, you could probably reconstruct McCartney 2 as well.
Yeah.
However, I think the best stuff is on there. I mean, I don't know if I'd put check my machine on there.
No.
I don't know if I'd put Mr. H. Adam on there.
I'd put Blue Sway on there.
Oh, would you? Okay.
I'd put Blue Sway on there for sure. Country album. Interesting.
Yeah. You could put Country Dreamer on there, Sally G on there.
You could. No, he's got enough songs to give that kind of country feel. You could do it.
Yeah. Your Way?
Yeah, Your Way. No word yet, Tom. Not that we've heard.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Just the Get Back.
That's right. That's our friend's favorite album. Don't you mess with it.
Love you, Ethan.
How are you, buddy? Sally G. Sally G.
Somewhere to the south of New York City.
Lies the friendly state of Tennessee.
Yep. Sun Dodger. We got
Bogey music. You know it, suckers.
Sucker. Tony, do you think Same Time next year would fit on side 2 of Back to the Egg After Love Awake?
Maybe. This is a definite no from me, Serge. Definitely.
I don't think so, Serge.
No.
So. Victim of Love might be Elton's worst album.
Oof, definitely. Definitely worst album.
Then I have no problem then saying that I'm proud that I've never listened to that album.
Me either. No reason to.
Yeah.
No reason to. So you want to do our little contest?
So our buddy Beatley Tone Beatle channel, Beatley Tone, he is doing a contest for his first anniversary on YouTube, and again, like I said, he's really close to 1,000 subs. So we'll leave a link, after we're done here, so you guys can go there and subscribe to his channel. Really nice guy. He's on the other side of the pond. He's met Paul a couple times. He's got a great collection of stuff. And his contest is that he wants us to talk about our most treasured Beatle item or memory. Okay, so we're going to do that now. And you want to go first? You want me to go first? What do you want to do?
You can go first.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with my really one of my first great memories of being a Beatle fan, and we're going back to 1988. I think it was October of '88, and that was going to the theater and seeing the Imagine John Lennon film.
Okay.
And I still remember going there. I still remember being one of only 2 people in the theater watching this. I think it was a matinee show too. I think I went during the weekend, and bugged my mom enough to take me. And again, like I said, I think I was yeah. So I think I was 15. But I mean, I was just like insane for this movie. I mean, we've talked about this before, being first really big Lennon fans.
Yeah.
And still am a big Lennon fan.
Mm-hmm.
However, fast forward to Christmas. Okay, now Christmas was great because of the fact that as for gifts, I got the
book.
John Lennon Imagine book. And I also got the soundtrack as well. So that's probably, I'm combining as my favorite memory and favorite item,
It's such
or
a
treasured,
it's such a
so
good, well done film. I mean, it opens up.
right.
He narrates it. You hear that him talking, and then goes into
Yeah.
Real Love, that acoustic version of Real Love,
Yeah.
and the panning
Hmm.
of the house into Tinhurst. I mean, it's just, I could see why you as a young fan
Oh
love
yeah.
that film. I could see why, because
Good.
it
Yeah.
has that same effect.
Yeah. And just seeing the video that I've, I never seen any of this stuff before,
Right.
you know? So again, didn't have, I'm going to say something I hate when people say, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have,
Why do you hate that?
because people should know.
Yeah, but
People should know we didn't have the internet back in back before the mid
right,
90s.
right. I know you're saying people should just realize
Yeah,
it and know it. Yeah.
people should just realize that. Older people like to say that, um, but yeah, I mean, so getting this and then getting the book, which was kind of the blueprint. Really, the film and the book were like kind of like the blueprint for the Beatles anthology book and
Yes.
and documentary. So really that was just treasure. I mean, to this day, I mean, this has been so well traveled. This has survived so many moves, with me. This book,
So
and
you've
that
had that
just
book. So you had that book since you're what, 15?
since Christmas of '88. Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
this might be the thing I've had the most as a fan. You know what I mean?
And so
So
many, yeah. If you never saw any of those clips before, or John singing "How" in the
right.
studio, or
Yes.
the great argument with Gloria Emerson,
Oh
which
yeah.
is
Oh yeah.
the New York
Yep.
Times, that is so good. I mean, and they're all in that. It's all in that documentary, which is fantastic.
It is. It is. So it was like, hour and 40 minutes of just joy. It was like that, and like the complete Beatles was really all I had at that point in time, you know, for visuals
For
anyways.
visual to go by, sure, sure.
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
get a copy on home video was like even another score if you got a copy of the film. I remember getting a
Yep.
copy of the film as a Christmas gift, in the early 90s, and it was like gold. Oh, I've got to imagine
Yeah.
John Lennon on real, like not a record off the TV, like a legit VHS. It was a big
Right.
deal
Mhm. Mhm.
to get that and have it.
Yep. So that was kind of like for me like a combination of the two, treasured item and memory. So, but go ahead. Go ahead, partner.
This one's more just an item for me because I've got so many memories. Like it's hard to pick one or a moment or so. But for me, it was easy to just nail down one item. And then this one's coming in the pine box with me. So whoever, that's
Right.
who's in charge. This one's coming into the pine box with me. I don't give a that this has to. Okay. This is my personalized Space Within Us DVD. You've seen it. I've showed it before on
Yep.
the show. Personalized from Paul to me, on there too, Andy. This is beyond special. I didn't get it myself personally. It was gotten for me through a friend
Mhm.
who waited in line overnight, and he wasn't even personalizing autographs. And my friend was like, "Well, can you personalize it real quick?" And Paul was like, "Well, sure. What's his name?" And
Mhm.
he's like, "Andy." So oh, okay, to Andy. And then my friend said to him, "Your best album is London Town." And Paul looked up to him and went, "What?"
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm grateful to my friend who got this for me. But yeah, this obviously is a keepsake. I mean, moments are too hard to think about. Moments, but that's definitely the best, memorable item for sure. I don't.
Treasure. I mean, to be treasured for sure. I mean,
Uh,
anytime. Go
yeah.
ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, listen, when that unfortunate day comes, you could probably ask a small fortune for that,
I could, but I won't.
and get it. But I know, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The Al Cap was the most funny bit. Yeah. In
Mm.
the John Lennon film, you
Yeah.
see the
Right.
Christ, it ain't easy.
Easy.
He just, they're gonna crucify me. You don't write songs for me. I let Kate Smith sing my songs.
Mm.
Whatever revolution you're having, I'm not part of it. And all that crap.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and he goes, I'm sure the other three fellows are gentlemen. And John's like, what's that supposed to mean?
What's it mean? But yeah, here it is. I'm hoping for a upgraded Blu-ray release soon. But yeah, love this, love the book, love the soundtrack. Spent many hours, listening to the soundtrack. So, but Serge says here, McCartney duets album, which is very easy to do. I mean, you can make your own, absolutely, for sure. And not just on his stuff, but you got duets that he's done on other people's albums, like George Michael with "Heal the Pain." You got "New Moon Over Jamaica" from Johnny Cash. So there's plenty of stuff there. There's plenty of stuff there to make an album. Oh,
personalized autographs lose value due to the personalization. Really? Well, it's priceless to me, so it doesn't really matter.
Right, and like you said, it's going in the box with you.
Right. Most treasured items, please me. Wow, signed by the Beatles. That is a treasured item. Wow, holy crap! And then McCartney soundtracks. Earl's Court.
That had to have been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and apparently he's done another duet with Lady Gaga for the.
Oh yeah, duet. You were talking duets. Yeah, duets album would be easy, but not necessarily interesting.
Yeah. Yes, I mean some of the duets. I could do without Get It.
Yeah. That's why some celebrities insist on personal life. So, well, yeah, I understand that for sure. For sure.
Faux show. So you saw Brit Floyd not too long ago, right?
I did. I saw Brit Floyd last week. Yeah, they were quite good, and I'm an average average Pink Floyd fan. I'm not a diehard Pink Floyd fan, but I have all their main albums, and they were fantastic. They did stuff from the Division Bell and a lot of the Wall and Dark Side, early stuff, post Water stuff. Nothing from Animals though, which was a shame. Animals is my favorite Floyd album. They didn't play anything from that. But they were great. I mean, like three, probably 8 or 9 members in the band, harmonies through 3 backing vocalists. Awesome, awesome band. They were there. Okay. They were fantastic. Animals or The Wall, probably my favorite album. By Floyd. What about you?
Obscured by Clouds would be my favorite Floyd album. Obviously Dark Side as well is up there. But again, with The Wall, it's asking a lot. It's just like
the Lamb, like the Lamb, yeah.
And it's just so one-sided. It's just so Water's heavy.
It is.
And there's some you're missing out on a lot of Gilmour solo. I mean, there's some good solos on there, but not as much as there probably could have been.
No. Jamie, I'm debating about calling my album Water Wings as a joke because the original title doesn't fit the songs of my album. Should I do it? Well, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for
it. Why not? If it does, I mean, he says it doesn't fit, but he should do it. He wants to try it anyways.
Go for it. Would you like to see something they did with ABBA done with the Beatles?
What, like with holograms?
With holograms? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh, ABBA didn't do holograms, right?
They are now. Yeah.
Oh, they are now? Yeah, no, absolutely not. Yeah, I like to guess who the hits, Share the Land and Laughing.
Laughing is fantastic.
Laughing is a great track.
I had my iPod on at work and These Eyes came on,
Right.
And
Well,
that's just you just crank that one. Just a great track. Yeah, yeah.
as
That's one track.
famously seen in that film. Super bad, right? Have you seen Super Bad, Tom?
Oh, you're at the theater. I haven't seen it
Oh,
since the theater.
so funny.
But yeah, guess who's good? Guess who's good? Yeah, I love laughing. That might be my favorite track from them. But These
Easily.
Eyes is great too.
Yeah. Maybe
3D on the rooftop.
hologram Beatles might happen when they're all gone. Maybe. Yeah. You got Back in New World is the same as the Back in the U.S. 3 songs are different from Back in the World. Back in the World, you've got Let 'Em In, She's Leaving Home, and I can't think of the other one. Well, let me see if I can reach for it. I'll tell you.
Was it My Love?
No. Let 'Em In, She's Leaving Home, and oh boy, maybe is it My Love? You might be right, Tom. Calico Sky. Maybe it's Calico Skies. Calico Skies is the difference. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You see here.
I think that's the only thing I need to get CD wise is Back in the World.
Back in the World. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I paid 14 quid for it. It's decades ago.
And you got that in Liverpool?
I actually got that in England when the first time I went to London. I went to London with family years before Liverpool, and I bought this there. I'm like, oh, this is a true import now, baby.
Right, there you go.
Not a live album I go back to a whole lot, though, if I'm being honest. I'd listen to Good Evening New York City sooner.
Gotcha.
Macafilm says, Hey Jude Hey Jude's from a different show as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Jupiter's been doing stuff on Facebook, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of it. Have you? Brad mentioned it here.
What, Juber?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen Tea Time with LJ. I've seen some of them.
Newer ones too. He's done. I haven't seen.
Yeah, no, he still does that.
Okay,
he still does it. Yeah, no, he puts on a fantastic show.
Yeah.
I mean, what we saw at the fest in April with him doing, Won't Be Fooled Again.
That was great.
I mean, that was just. I mean, that tore the place down. I mean, people went nuts for that. Yeah. It was great. Christian said, great Saturday show last weekend with Larry. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm surprised by a lot of the stories that were in there. I'm surprised by how many people did take a
McCartney break.
In the comments. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. And we have Chip Madinger and Mark Easter joining us for our episode this Saturday from this Saturday's show, which is the guys that wrote 8 Arms to Hold You.
Yep.
So they joined us again for a year in review, which is a new series that Tom and I are going to do, where we pick a year in McCartney's career and dissect it, from January to December, and we chose 75 for episode 175.
Yep. So you want me to show a couple things that I just recently got?
Sure. We can wrap it up soon.
All right. This one just came in today. Very excited. From Spain. Helen
Wheels. Yeah. Country Dreamer on the B-side?
Yep. Country Dreamer. Right there. Country Dreamer. Yep.
With the
yeah. But like I just love the 3 different, shots.
Pictures. 3 shots from the Sea Moon. Looks like from the Sea Moon promotional film.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'll show you this one. This one just came in today as well. This is the Japanese Good Night Tonight.
Oh wow! Is that a picture of the '79 lineup? It is.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice one. Nice one, Brad.
Yeah.
Great Three Dog Night reference there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, we read Serge. We read Tom
Yes.
Doyle's Man on the Run book.
Yep. Man on the Run. Yep. That was a good one.
Twas.
Yeah. This from Belgium. This is Another Day from Belgium. Okay.
Kind of plain.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some out there like that. Like this one, like the With a Little Luck from Poland. It's
Right, like
just
that one. Right. Yeah. Just
yeah.
just just a graphic. No
Exactly.
photo.
Mhm. Yeah. So just a few things. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. Do you know which novel is being recited in the broadcast?
I
Did
do
we talk
not.
about that before?
We probably have, but I don't remember which novel it is.
Yeah. Paul tried Elvis Costello and Eric Stewart to co-write with who would you choose to co-write some songs with him? Hmm. Between those two, I mean, if I had to pick between Elvis Costello and Eric Stewart, I'm picking Elvis Costello every time.
Hands down.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. What else is out there, guys? Got some questions real quick, and this is gonna be probably a short one here today, but
Yeah.
we'll try to hold on for a few minutes. Do we have a favorite Denny song from the Wings period?
Oh boy. Yeah. Deliver Your Children and I Lie Around.
Yeah, I'd definitely go with "Deliver Your Children." I mean, that's hands down my favorite thing that he's had his hand
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
writing.
As
Yeah.
pure Denny. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Deliver Your Children.
Mhm. All right, so Tony, you're going to the fest in August then,
I believe he
and
is.
he's yep. Time to Hide. Yep, that's a good one as well. You guys like Weezer? I was a big fan of Weezer for the first couple albums. I still love their debut the Blue album. But yeah, I really don't follow them much anymore.
No. Just that
Yeah.
one song, Buddy Holly, which is a good one.
Mm. Yeah, there you go, Tim. I love that line. Yeah. Got a chance and we'll take it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Elton and Britney just recorded a new version of Tiny Dancer. I've got no interest in that, to be honest with you, Ralph.
Zero.
You know, sorry about that, but yeah, unfortunately, no interest.
All right.
Mm. Favorite era Denny song is "Weep for Love." It should have been a better release. So did that end up? That ended up being on a solo album, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. The only new rock band I really love is the Struts. They are a great British band who's seen be more popular over here. Yeah. Japanese Tears. Thank you, Maca Films. Are you listening to anyone new? Is there any new bands you
Here, not
like?
really. The Weekend. I enjoy The Weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like
Hmm.
a lot. I like a lot of his music.
Okay. Um, I'm a big fan of. I don't know if they're still together or not. They might have broke up after she went solo, but I was a big fan of Alabama Shakes. But then Brittany Howard released her solo album a few years back, and I don't know if they're gonna get back together or not. Tony. What was it like to be alive when Freddie Mercury died? It sucked. It sucked. I tell you what, that tribute concert though was fantastic.
That was a great concert. That was
Yeah.
that I remember. I remember watching that live. That was incredible.
Mhm. Yeah.
Elton and Axl Rose doing Bohemian
Axl Rose
Rhapsody.
coming out.
Oh man, that still gives you
Yeah.
goosebumps when you watch that.
Yeah. George Michael doing Somebody to Love was really good. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a really good show.
Yeah.
It was also the same day that the Kiss drummer Eric Carr died. That same day, but obviously, Freddie Mercury got all the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I remember exactly where I was when Elvis died. I do not, as I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Wished Elton and Paul would have recorded together. Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
would have made a nice duet. Um, maybe like a kind of like a dual piano thing, you know?
Yeah, but he did it with Billy Joel already, so
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, not to perform live, but kind of like to record
record with him.
yeah, right. That would have been kind of cool. I kind of curious what kind of an McCartney Elton John duet or song would be. I mean, would it be like a more like a heavy piano rocker type thing? Maybe
I
I would
think
hope
I
instead of
would
a ballad.
instead of a ballad.
Yeah. I would love something more like a take me to the pilot.
Like a
Yeah.
rocker, like a piano
Right.
ballad.
Yeah.
Not a ballad, but a rocker.
Right. Do something with Brian May. Well, Brian May is a fantastic, fantastic artist. I mean, a guitarist. Listen, guys. Unfortunately, we have to wrap this up a little early. Unfortunately, we got. Um, I gotta take my wife to the doctors. She's fine. Don't worry. but um, but I'm glad we were able to hang out for at least 45 minutes or so.
Did the
But guys,
contest for Beatley
yeah, we
Tones,
did the
so
con.
yeah, and we'll
Yeah,
be
don't
back.
forget. Yeah, don't forget Beatley Tones Beatle channel. If you haven't subscribed, please go there and subscribe. He is getting really close to 1,000 subs, and this is his 1 year anniversary. Maybe you can enter his contest as well that he's got going. He wants to know your most treasured Beatles item or memory. So go ahead and check that out, and we'll put that in the link here once we're done. Andy, we also real quick, we just recorded a show with your dad, which was which was a lot of fun to get his memories of those,
First
Beatle days.
generation, first
First
generation.
generation, yeah, first generation. So that'll be out in 2 weeks or a week and a half, seeing that we're Wednesday already.
Yeah.
And this, like Andy said, this Saturday we have Chip Mattinger and Mark Easter returning as guests, and we're going to do this new series where we spotlight a year in McCartney's career. And the first one we do is 1975. So check that out. So please, guys, sorry we have to cut this short. But it's good to seeing all of you, and we will see you again next week, next Wednesday,
7
live.
p.m.
Okay?
Eastern will be here again for the summer series. So
Yeah.
thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Sorry. Take care, everyone.